welcome back. This is Gaming Goblin. So I looked at the record time of the episode I was guesstimating on, and it ended up being 23 minutes. So that's only 3 minutes over my ideal time. So not bad. So, anyways, between recordings, I was thinking, and I figured I might show you guys the easiest route to do this. Now I can dig this down by myself if I was just doing this with no problems, but those of you who may not have been digging tunnels in 7 Days to Die may end up messing up, for lack of a nicer word. So I'm going to show you a way that you can do it so you won't mess up, basically. That makes it basically foolproof on digging your tunnels down properly. So we're going to build some frames. We're going to build 20 of those. And we're also going to build, just cause, 10 of those. That should still leave us enough wood, yep. Okay, so we got our new axe. If you recall, our last pickaxe was 80 skills. We're now up to 86. We're going to do a little bit of a kind of a cheat here. We're going to buy up our ability to make these. So what we want to do is, let's see if it will actually tell us which one we want. Breaking stone harvesting. It's toolsmithing and mining tools. Mining tools is your ability to use them. The toolsmithing is the ability to build better tools. So this is the one we want to increase. So let's go to our skills. We're going to go toolsmithing, and we're just going to go nuts and buying them. And if you're curious if this is worth it, on our actually let's just build it right now. Just to show you what the difference is. Before we upgraded, we were making 86, and I think it was at skill level 6. So now we'll just let that build, and it'll be able to show you what it ends up being. So anyways, as I was saying, when we were building this, what you want to do is you want to first off build your ramp that you're going to walk on, because that's going to be your base to refer everything from. Then you want to take your blocks and fill them in. Okay, you want to go the same level. Now I got a torch in there. I'm going to leave it in there for now, just for some light. And see how I'm making like a step? You want to do the same as well all the time. And this is going to be our free walkthrough, because we can walk through that height. And what we want to do is we want to take our angled one there. Oh, see there? Our now pickaxe is now 435 durability instead of 86. Well worth putting the your skill points into building this, especially if you're going to be digging a trench or a hole or whatever you want to call it. So what you want to do now for our roof, just to make sure that we've got the right height dug out, is we could throw it in there, but if you recall, up there was a piece of gravel fell down. So what we want to do is take this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 gives us the right angle. So you just put that there, and this tells what this tells you is just below it, that's where you want to start the next row that you're going to be chopping out. You want to chop that one out, you want to chop the one next to it, and the one next to it. gravel falls down, don't worry about it. And then, if you can see the edges of the stone, it makes it a lot easier, but if you can't, you can just guesstimate where it is. So this is 2 levels. We're going to be doing 4 levels. 2 to walk through, 1 for the top roof, and 1 for the one you're standing on. Here's 2. There's 3. That's 4. Now just to verify you did it right, you want to take this block, one, oops, we need more of those. Build 20 more. We're probably going to run out of wood, but if you recall in the previous episode, we also planted some trees. Those might be grown by the time we get up there. Okay, for some reason that one's not dug out. So we're going to dig it out just in case. Okay. So now it's dug out, which means you can put this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Place. Oops. And we're completely encased with blocks, or with our frames. So once again, we would start here. Then we can move in a little bit, do off to the side there, off to the side there, do our next rows all the way down 4. We'll come back and I'll show you a little bit more about that after I just do a check on top to see if my garden trees are ready for harvesting. Well, let's make another ladder just to make that easier. There we go. Okay, the stairs. We'll be finishing off on this on a little bit. Our trees are not grown, which is fine. Is our garden grown? It doesn't look like it, but let's take a look. Thought I saw something pop up, I guess not. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's ready to harvest. I can't remember what time of day we planted those, so it usually takes about 24 hours before you can harvest anything. So let's go back up. And we'll check again around noon if I remember. So I should put a hatch there. Give that a little bit of a bulking up. Okay. And just to be safe, we'll close that as well. How many strips do I have left? None. So let's go up and get some more strips. Okay, so get about 20 strips. So we need 16 there. Until you get down to the bedrock and set up your real base, you want to use the forge as little as possible. Because the forge is what attracts the non-7-day hordes. And any creatures that might come across your property because of this forge. A little bit about your cooking pot too, but mainly your forge. Oh, we got our 16 forge diamonds, and we got 20. Jump down at our hole. Close the hatch. Okay. Let's start hacking. So you can upgrade these as you go down, but honestly and truthfully, you're just wasting time. One, and then chop out the one off to the side. One off to that side. one level. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Now what you can do is you can take off these ones that you know are correct, just to save yourself the wood. Okay, but leave these ones. They're just easier to walk up and down with. So we place the 1. Now before you place this one, what you want to do is get these side ones in first. Then you can place this one. Okay. Doing that also, if there's any stick out from the blocks, will also square them up a little bit so they look good. And you go back to chopping out this top one first. Off to the side. Oh, it looks like our pickaxe is done. So scrap it, grab the next one. See how the 435 is doing a lot, going through the stone a lot quicker? This is why you want to do it, because this is why you wanted to pay those points, is so you can get this chopping through the stone as quick as possible. It's the only way you're going to get down to bedrock before day 7. Okay, there's the end of the episode, or at least the timer for the end of the episode. So what I'm going to do here now is, because this could take several recordings to get to the bedrock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dig this tunnel out while I'm not recording. If anything interesting happen, or I go outside for any particular reason to do some harvesting or whatever, I will do a recording for that information. But I'm not going to record all this digging and just bore the heck out of you guys. So I guess the simplest thing to say is I'll see you when there's something interesting. Until then, this is Gaming Goblin out. See you later.